dress still in here?
Yeah, I was gonna say she is, sorry. And then
I just responded.
Joey, there's something behind you in front of the light. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in. My name is Jerrica. I'm obsessed with the paranormal and I've been passionate about it for over 23 years, and I like to react to YouTube paranormal investigators like Sam and Colby, Project Fear, Twin Paranormal, and so many others. If you like this type of content, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. If you do have any other YouTube paranormal investigators that you do like to watch, comment them down below. I do take note of what you guys would love to see. Alright guys, if you did not have to wait, you're lucky, but I did part 1 last week. I did not change because I have energy to react to 2 videos and they were short. So this is going to be the continuation, part 2 of Mackie and Amanda. And Amanda is investigating Queen Mary and also joining 2 other paranormal groups as well, I believe. Well, one's individual and the other one is another group. I know I already mentioned this, but this is probably, I think my 3rd video on the Queen Mary. And the reason why I'll react to another video like this again, because investigators are always going to approach the investigation differently and they'll always have different experiences. So before I jump into this video, I like to let you guys know, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I like to react to these YouTube paranormal investigations / videos for the first time because I enjoy watching it for the first time with you guys. So let's just jump into it.
It's not opening? There's no way. Oh, there's a ton of dead flies in the bath. There's dead flies.
Oh man.
I'll let the management know because that smells really bad.
Oh man.
It doesn't want to touch the door.
What the f was that?
Did you hear that?
Bro, what? That was a person, bro. What the f was that? Was not the doll.
What was that?
Oh, that's the video, or that's the room.
No one's out there, you guys. Joey, there's something behind you in front of the light. I'm afraid.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Amanda. You are probably back for the long-awaited, and I mean long, so thank you for waiting. I'm just on this, not even on the struggle bus, I'm driving the struggle bus.
Aww.
It's done. It's here for you. If you haven't seen part 1, it's a little short 17-minute video because I wasn't expecting this to become a 2-part series. None of us were. If you don't want to go watch it, that's rude. I'll summarize it for you anyways. It was Joey, Jazz, Victor, and myself. We were walking through the hallways to the Queen Mary. It was the middle of the night and Jazz smelled this. I wish that you guys could smell, like, you sometimes hear what we hear, but you don't always feel the energy of these places. And this particular instance, I wish that you could smell what we smelled, because it's impossible to describe other than how the woman who worked there described it and how Jazzy described it.
It smells like decomp.
In this part 2, you're gonna see they open the door, and I cannot believe they let us stick around for this long. They were amazing. Not only did they let us stick around to see what it was, they let us go into the room with our cameras. It made me nauseous. It smelled so bad, and then of course I wanted to get out of the way because if it was...
Turn mine on, but
We all have this. You guys can.
She looks cool, the girl who
it really does.
was right there by the door.
Do people stay on this floor? Like, well, not on this floor, but in this section?
Definitely not. There's no mattress in it. But I wonder if you know how each rooms have an individual AC unit? I'm wondering if just because that room has not been used in a while, you know, it just starts getting gross. Especially if it's an old, you know, room, so, or place, location.
Oh my god.
I wonder if anything died in the drill. This, it like looks like nothing's in there.
Should I open the window?
Probably. It's in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Ew.
there's a ton of dead flies in the bath.
That's foul.
There's dead flies. Just
Oh man.
Is the window open or no?
It smells really bad.
yeah. I'll get out of your way. So.
I wanted to step out of the way, but a few things that I wanted to point out is something just tapped on the window. The flies in the bathtub, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but the best way I could describe it is, you know, when flies are at like different stages of their lives, they're not gnats, but like gnat sized, and then they get a little bit bigger. It was full of flies. I don't know. But like I said, they were all at different stages, which in my mind,
That's
leads
weird.
me to think whatever led those flies there, they were living and breeding in that area for some time for them to be at different points of their life that way.
That's
if that
foul.
makes sense. Another thing I wanted to point out, and I could have this wrong, I never want to say like I remember this 100%, but I'm so sure that she said that these rooms not like were rented out in that moment, but that they were guest rooms because they were remodeling floor by floor. And that's not something she told me, that was something I knew from months before going with Mackie. But when we went in, you guys saw, not only was the room completely emptied out, but it was definitely, everything was askew and nothing was where it was supposed to be in the room. So that was another major thing that stuck out to me. All of those things combined, particularly the smell, just how putrid it was, and it smelled like death. And the flies, those two things in particular, we all recognized separately, like, yeah, this is something we all know is classic signs of
Yep.
demonic
Possession, yeah, type. Ew.
basically demonic or negative entities being in that room. And with what took place right next door, I mean, that would not surprise me in the slightest.
Well, somebody was killed in one of these rooms.
Recently?
No,
Okay.
this was like
That makes me feel a little better.
years ago. Like
Yeah.
a father killed his children
Yeah.
and their wife.
Oh, I did read about that case.
Yeah.
With that, we kind of walk with the woman from the front desk back towards our room, which was on the other end of the ship, and we did the investigation in room B340. So I'm not going to go over the history of the Queen Mary again. If you guys are interested in that, Mackie and I have multiple videos in this place, and I went with Sam and Colby, I went with Faisrog, so definitely all of those people, including us, have plenty of information on the Queen Mary. Not going to get into it here. Check those videos out. They'll be linked below. While you're there, you may as well hit that like and subscribe button if you're feeling frisky, and don't hate me too much for leaving you on that cliffhanger for so long. I promise I'll never do it again. But if you haven't hit those buttons, do it and enjoy the video.
Is that light on the wall still falling off?
Still? Oh, something just touched it, unless Victor did.
No, he didn't touch it.
Unless you physically touched it.
Physically touch it.
But I shouldn't have said that. Alright.
Still recording too.
Who was the person on the far right?
Sit over there while we...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to one of the other engineers. They said that they,
So that could have been us. We'll turn her off.
that they turned the thingy on. Like they finally found the thing to turn on.
Oh.
The air.
He didn't explain it here, but he goes on to say that they turned it on, but no cool air came into our room.
I'm gonna try to show you some pictures before.
Oh.
So, but then they enhanced it, right?
Yeah?
What?
Oh my god.
What?
And his face is not there.
Right.
These are pictures that you've taken?
That was the original picture. So that was in the changing rooms in the pool. It was just in darkness, like black, but the only lights from the flash from the camera.
Yeah.
Because I didn't take these pictures. They were taken by one of the
Oh,
assistant
he's the
directors
AC person. I was like, what the fuck?
for Dark Harbor in like 2000, like 10, 11. Do you remember Chill, the Christmas event? I was here as a guest. I worked it also, but I was here as a guest one day. I was out on the T deck. There was some girl, who was walking in our direction that was crying. Like, it had no face, it had no face. I was looking past her and you could see like a crowd of people. So I made my way over there, tried to figure out what was going on. And she said that she had just taken a series of pictures, like a burst shot.
Right.
And it was on B deck. And you know how the curve's really far?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it was either her or someone else in the picture at the end of the hallway. It's just her like this, like this, like this.
Posing.
And then in one picture, there's like a grayed out thing above her, like behind her, with like no face, like blurred out, that looked just like the other pictures.
Wow.
Oh
And
my
she's like,
god.
I just took this right now. It was during the day. I just
That's
took it right
wild.
now. I was like, could you send that to me? But there's a language barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it looked just like that.
And
That one.
picture you just showed us,
Yeah.
the guy is like...
I've been to the changing rooms, and
Okay.
those things are. I mean, it's not the highest ceiling, not even as high as.
The way he's
Probably
dressed
can
though,
Yeah.
and
I've been
It's
in the
old.
changing room too. It's
Yeah, it's
That's
sketchy.
creepy. I wish we could see it better.
On firsthand, on and off camera, or like even if you don't have, you have like a story or.
I worked Dark Harbor like since 2012. It's like the hallway that's like kind of by the pool, by the old like towel room or whatever. I would always sit at like the top of the hallway and kind of lean up against the wall and kind of peek around the corner because it was totally dark and there's only light would be coming through like underneath the door at the end of the hallway that was the pool, but it's all closed off and locked off. So my cue for people coming, because they would come around the corner like that, so I would wait to see something past the light in front of that door because I know somebody would come in because I had contacts in and I couldn't really see. It's totally dark. So I would just see shadows and then I would like start my little spiel, like shtick down the like hallway, right? There had been like a handful of times I would get halfway down the hallway and there would be nobody coming. But I know I saw something cross the light. Maybe about a handful of times that happened. That there'd be no reason there'd be shadows underneath that door.
have you spent a lot of time in B340, like this room?
Not really. I was here the other day because that light fell off the wall. But that's just because the threads are messed up.
Okay.
No, not really. There's no real reason to come over here. I remember when it was stripped out, it used to be like nothing. There's actually a really good interview of the Commodore giving a speech in here, and he gets really caught up and like really like physically ill coming in here.
Oh no
Some
way.
people are more affected than others. So I can tell you, when I took the tour, I took like the little haunted encounters tour. Chris, the tour guide, he said that one time when he was in here, a lady's ponytail got pulled up and back.
No
In front of
way.
him, like up. So he's like, okay, time to go. And also, have you been to the isolation ward?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said he won't go in there anymore either.
That's one of the places that and the propeller room that I feel is the heaviest on the ship.
Tyler is super sick.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick. Very.
I came when the ship reopened a couple years ago. There was no staff, and the propeller room was one of them. And I swear I could hear people working. It was the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I could hear people working like it was still an active ship.
That's
Yeah, it's crazy.
creepy.
I was gonna say, yeah, I have videos of like we went into an archive room. I've been in places that I never knew that even was a thing. Just like all kinds of stuff. I was working on GDEC by myself, and I was standing on that beam that it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I was by myself getting my stuff together or something, and I heard something like a crash way not on the same deck, right? That was weird. So I got my attention looking the one direction, and then I heard something roll and then fall and hit the ground, like close to me. Where, like, look, because there's a platform underneath the Tesla coil, that whole like platform,
Yeah.
and that's wood, but the walkway is concrete. But it sounded like it hit wood. I walked that whole thing like 3 times.
And nothing was
There's
on
nothing
the floor.
there. There was nothing. It sounded like a bolt. I don't know what the hell it was. And then 2 days later, Matt, the other engineer guy, said it happened to him. The same
The same
No
sound.
way.
roll, fall, clink.
Like, I don't know if you've heard about intelligent or like
Right.
residual hauntings.
Yeah,
That makes me
sounds
feel
like-
like it's residual. Just
What the hell was that? I still
That's-
can't find it.
that's
Still
good.
don't know
Still
what it was.
can't find it. One time that I turned my. Were you recording?
I just turned it on just now.
Of course. Well,
As you're talking about the ship,
Where the fuck are her arms?
it went
like
off again.
the old
Her hands are there. Where's her arms?
the old blueprints of the ship.
Yeah, and what
you're-
this
you're
and what this
sitting
room
down.
used to be.
They're not moving. I'm literally not moving. He's not
Is that
moving.
because he's talking?
Yeah,
about
your
the
feet.
shit?
Gets excited or what?
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Also, so the old Ghosts and Legends tour.
Years back.
Yeah, like
Oh.
Non-stop.
It's still going?
And we've been sitting here for 20
The whole time,
minutes. Yeah.
the Ghosts and Legends tour, like that, like equipment, I guess, like old school equipment that was like used for investigating and stuff. They still have some of the old stuff that they used to use. I don't even know what it's called, but I know that it was used for like investigating and stuff.
That's cool.
Like I wish I would video more. I just don't have a chance to, or I just don't think about it.
You need to wear a GoPro 24/7. Yeah, like the one that straps onto your chest.
Do a live stream every time. That'd be sick.
Or, like,
Yes.
I would follow.
just the, just because like all the spots we get to
Oh, God.
like go to. That's just my best.
It's your bedtime.
The cap all turned off and then turned back on.
It's
I know, it's
non-stop.
Non-stop, just from him talking.
It's like they know you and
Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you. Do you like that we're hearing the stories about this ship? Because we've had this here since we left, and it's not.
yeah. No, I feel like it's you and,
Mhm.
you know, do you like Nick and Nick sharing your stories? He's been a part of this ship for so long. Probably know him pretty well.
I know that one of the stories that the Commodore told me. The one dude, he's like in an elevator, standing like this. He's in the one picture. He's the captain now.
Oh, cool.
Captain James, that's his name. He was in the visitor center bathrooms. He was in there and he had something touch his arm. He doesn't go in there anymore.
It's funny how one experience will ruin it for you.
Every time I take an Uber here,
It is the weirdest feeling ever when you know something touched you and then you look around and there's nothing around you. I've told my story before, but man, it is the creepiest thing because you're trying to like literally analyze any single thing that could have been that feeling, but you know what touch feels like. Like you could tell when like something brushes on you, some like a piece of hair. Like I just like it is the creepiest feeling ever.
Uber driver was like, "Oh, I used to work there." He said he used to work in the Promenade Cafe. He came in one day early. He was kind of late, and he came into the door, still closed, past somebody sitting in one of the booths. He's like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I'll be right with you, but I just gotta go to the back." He comes back, and there's nobody there. He asks his other coworker, "Hey, who's that guy at the booth over there?" He's like, "There's nobody in here. It's locked."
No,
Bells
thank
on.
you.
We've got some cat balls over there. Cat ball on the Ouija board.
We're chilling, chill.
I hate that that beeped when I said Ouija board.
What's already on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Scared me.
No, like that was it going off. That was
Whoa. Who's making it go off?
If that's a spirit making the bell,
Whoa.
just one more time, would you be able to ring it for confirmation? If you ring, thank you.
Can you ring it 2 times consecutively if you are a male spirit?
1, we'll give you 3 more seconds. 1, 2.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Do you reside here in room B340? You stay here.
Do you like it here? Do you like that we're in your room? 2 for no, 1 for yes.
One, 2, 3. So yes. Are you the resident ghost? Again, ring once for yes, twice for no. No.
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
3.
No.
Four.
4.
Oh.
That's like a major no.
Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
So does that mean that you followed us from somewhere else on the ship? I wonder if he was the man we heard singing.
Oh yeah.
Ew, what?
Because like this does not, I don't know about you guys, this presence to me feels like it was human. If that's true, thank you. So it just feels light.
Yeah.
not- I've been in
Not
here.
malevolent or nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Heavy or bad.
Were you the spirit that we all heard singing in the hallway? Ring the bell once for yes and twice for no. Yes.
That's creepy. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's creepy.
I kind of hear it.
That was so loud from the closet. Should we set up one more device in the closet? Yes.
That is so crazy.
Where's that?
I'll grab it right now. I set up the triangle.
That's called a triangle?
Do you know your shapes, Joey?
Yes, ma'am.
I- Maybe a little octagon? No, I don't know what it's actually called, like the device name. But basically...
It is called a triangle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm dead.
You look stupid.
But basically it has a sensor on each side you can see, and something will come up to it. One side lights up green, one side lights up red, and, you know, yes, no, all that jazz. I hate being in here alone. Sorry. I'm gonna put it up here by this...
Sorry, it's kind of scares me. It's like I mentioned in my first video that there's a huge thunderstorm going on right now, so I hope that I don't lose power. And I'm really happy and thankful that my cats don't get scared of that sound because it's loud.
Terrifying picture. Yep.
Is that male spirit still in here with us? Can you please touch the bell?
Yes, he is. And there's one other spirit. I feel like it's a younger girl.
He responded to you.
Okay, so it's on, it's calibrating.
I've never seen
What
it
the
do
hell is
that.
going on?
I've never seen it do that.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna ask before I go in and touch anything. Could you step away and make it stop?
Oh,
Yes. My heart's pounding.
mine too. It's pounding as fast as that rhythm.
If you can make it stop, or I'm gonna come in there and do it for you. No, but I really am gonna sneak in and...
Whoa, whoa.
So why would you say that?
The doorknob?
Yeah.
Is there anybody out there?
Is that doing
There
it
is
again?
not. Sorry, one time that girl was squatted when she popped up, but there's no one.
We can see right here, guys.
Okay, wait, it's going off, yes. And now it's... Okay, what the heck?
I've never...
I don't know the concept of it.
Me neither. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Last time.
No one else heard the doorknob?
No.
I
it's
also
normal.
don't...
Now it's normal.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Jesus.
That was you, right, Joey? Okay.
For the ovulus?
Yeah.
How
Oh.
do we do that?
Let me figure this out. Hold on.
Is that the highest it goes for sound?
I was very skeptical about the obelisk because it's a chosen amount of it's a dictionary of words that are probably very paranormal relating, and yeah, that's a thing, but also some of it actually sync in well with what they're asking in the story, which is very fascinating. But my favorite is the EMF. EVP. EVP is my favorite. It's just recording. And that I feel like you really can't explain unless there's some audio educational knowledge person out there that can explain some of that. But I think it's interesting and more believable.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to turn on.
Yo, cat ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just feel like there's too many people. It's like chaotic energy, and there's too many devices going off. Like, I wish there was maybe only one in the closet, one where they are, and then like one maybe by the bedroom or the bed.
But I moved the table a lot earlier and it never went off.
Yeah.
and this is actually pretty sturdy.
Here, wait, this will just...
No, that wasn't it.
The spirit who doesn't reside in this room but is here with us now. We have so many devices set up across the room, including a new one. Well, 2 new ones.
Ashes 9 Tesla.
Does anyone here drive a Tesla?
No.
No,
Jazzy
but
had
there's
one.
a Tesla coil down there.
and
Remember?
he was talking about it. And are you able to tell us your name?
I feel so overwhelmed with all the things happening right now.
Whoa. Whoa.
No.
No.
Do you remember your name?
Yes. If you remember your name,
So Amanda, if you guys do not know, Amanda is a medium. So I feel like she could tune into energies and she definitely could see stuff. So she's probably answering because she already knows or is sensing that she knows. Or, yeah, the answer.
you ring the bell, or there's a triangle in the closet. This man was definitely... He was on the ship, but not when it was a cruise ship. So it had to have been either as a guest of the hotel.
Yes.
Okay. But I still get the sense that he did work here. Is that true? Did you work on this ship when it was a hotel? Okay. Were you a guest when this place was a hotel? I don't know.
No. No. Oh my god!
Did something else come into the room with us? You can make any of the devices go off. I feel like this man doesn't want to talk about whatever came in. I don't know why or...
Yeah, he didn't want to say his name either when I asked earlier.
You're right.
Were you following Nick?
That's a good question.
And did you happen to come in to our room with Nick?
No, this was... I'm sorry. Because he answered. This was the man that was singing, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's been with us while we've been walking the whole ship.
You think he was the one that was doing the sounds? When you said you saw the shadow figure?
I don't. I think he was separate. That energy felt like younger, more childlike, if that makes sense.
Did you guys hear that?
Speaking.
Like
I heard
like
like
a
a
little
voice.
girl's
Yes.
voice.
I heard.
Dude, what if it's something with the doll?
I forgot about the doll.
Open that.
I think maybe the doll's like, yo, I want some attention.
A doll?
I've never seen it.
Ew.
No.
Maybe something now doesn't want them over there.
Do you want them to leave that doll alone? Ring once for yes, twice for no. That was strong.
Something doesn't want you guys over there.
No, the second you guys went over there, it rang twice when you
Can't
started
see
talking
that
about
one.
the doll.
Yeah, it doesn't want
I think
them.
you're gonna go back.
Okay, they're gonna go back. Do you know something about the doll in this room?
We should have asked Nick, but I told.
Yes, we should have asked Nick. We can ask the front desk still.
It was really cold over here.
And the entire room, like for the viewers, you don't understand. We have been talking about, we're literally sweating. Like,
Yeah.
it's so hot.
Yeah, it's been really
Is it a
hot.
spirit that's affecting the temperature in here? Could you bring that?
What if we set up your bear?
Let's do it.
Right next to the doll.
That's a great idea. True? That thing has been quiet for so long.
Guys, I said, why don't we set up the bear next to the doll?
Continue.
It said true and continue.
Whoa, let's do it.
I didn't want you.
Okay, this is gonna make an obnoxious noise, and I'm sorry. Alright, everyone say your name after he says, "Hi, I'm Boo Buddy."
Hi, I'm Boo Buddy.
Hi, Boo Buddy.
Hi, Boo Buddy.
Hi, Boo Buddy.
Hi, Boo Buddy.
And that just gets some, like, calibrated to our voices. Okay. It's not touching the case, so it shouldn't pick up.
What is
any-
the? I don't know the story behind the doll actually. That
and
seems
I
like a
just
new
wanna
thing.
invite, if there's a spirit attached to this doll, to come and play with my bear for the night.
The last one I recorded was for Kelsey, and I feel like they didn't mention it, so I feel like that might be something new.
So definitely feel free to mess with that. That is nonstop.
Yeah.
Can you play with the bear? We put it there for you so you can play with it.
Can you say something to him? Could you tell him what your name is? Hold his hand or give him a hug?
No. That was a no.
You're right. I wouldn't have put two and two together had you not said that. So you don't want to touch the bear? Could you ring the bell? That was me.
Oh, man.
It doesn't want to touch the bear.
Do you want me to take the bear out of... It didn't even want them over here, and now we've put a bear in.
And all of us are here now.
Oh, good. Cool, cool, cool. And then the bell rang.
That was a loud tap. That sounded like it hit like a
That sounded like metal clanging.
metal, exactly.
Yeah.
That could have been from outside.
It could have been from the metal windows, the portholes or whatever.
Again.
We're gonna leave the camera there.
Okay.
What was that?
That was the bell.
No, the walking.
What?
What was that? That's exactly.
No one's out there, you guys.
Whoever is over there with the doll, can you come over here? Can you come over here and show Amanda something?
I would be open to... I do feel like it's like a young child.
That's what I was hearing. I kept hearing like a little kid's voice.
Yes.
That was a, like, hard yes. If you're open to it, I am able to, and I should be able to see you. I should be able to hear... Did it ask for toys?
It just said, do you have more friends I can play with?
That's one I've heard before, but just not often. But I think it is an automated response.
How many spirits are in this room with us right now?
Can you please touch anything?
More than two.
Knock on the wall. Touch one of these.
And then one that I don't think is human.
Anything aside from.
Could
the
you
bell,
ring...
so we can confirm that-
3. I was gonna say, could you ring the bell for how many there are, so... Are there 4 spirits here? Are there any more? Is that a yes? Could you ring the bell twice to let us know that you're done?
Do you like to play pretend?
I don't like that. Okay.
I just saw a full I hope your camera catches it, but like orb right here over the table. Like a flash of light more than an orb.
So was it 4 or 5?
I think it's 4.
4, right?
And then it
Because
said
went
yes.
Consecutive 4.
Mhm.
And then you said, is 4, is that it? And it said
Once.
yes.
There's the older gentleman that was singing. There's a younger, I believe it's a girl, like I'm 99% sure.
That was me.
That's okay. There's one more person that I can see, but they're more of a shadow figure. They don't feel like what I saw behind the palm trees. But I'm seeing it the same way. And then there's something else here that I don't think is human or was human
Ew.
that feels familiar and like I haven't seen it in a while. There was, when I came here with Sam and Colby, I wish I could remember exactly what it was called, but basically when something is trapped, it builds up and there's so much lore and history, almost like a placebo effect.
Yeah.
You know, that it builds something into the room, and when we would open the door, all the energy would leave, and when we had the door shut, it was non-stop consistently going off.
That's
If that could be
crazy.
what the 4th thing is, or
What is that entity called?
Which one?
The one that we read
it's like an
about?
egret.
Sam?
Samuel the Savage?
It's an entity, right?
Wait, did you just hear that behind you?
Dum.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
swear to God, I heard that.
It's an entity, right? It's an entity, right? It's an entity, right?
It sounded like somebody sitting on the bed or like sitting on the chair, like it was like a full, like somebody getting comfortable, yeah.
What the was that?
Did you hear that?
Bro, what? That was a person, bro. What the was that? Was not the doll.
Hear that? What was it? What was it?
I don't know.
Victor, did you hear that?
Our cameras
Bro.
went right
Yeah.
next to the doll.
That was like a far away. Either I'm tripping or I'm hearing things.
Well, you guys both heard it.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was like a faint scream from afar away.
Like it sounded close but far away, if
Close
like that
but
makes
far away.
sense.
Like a scream?
Yeah.
That's what Nick heard.
Yeah, a scream.
Ew.
You said today, right?
Yeah, so tonight we're on G deck, which is like the bottom. Matt, one of the other engineers, and I, we were down there and we heard a scream, like a really
Faint scream?
faint scream. We both heard it, and it sounded like it came from off in the distance, right? Like a trauma scream. Like there's somebody who was scared or hurt. So we kind of stopped. We're like, there's nobody down here. But I know that the city was here earlier, so they had some doors open. So maybe somebody wandered down, were around, and they maybe hurt themselves. I don't know. So we stopped what we were doing, and we did like a little walkthrough. But then I thought I heard talking, like somebody's wandering around and whatever, to the point where like maybe 20 minutes we were looking around for people because we kept hearing voices. So like we were walking around. We ended up talking to POE, which is security, like, hey, we heard somebody but we can't find them, so you know, just heads up.
Male or female or both, or you couldn't
The
really
scream?
distinguish?
I thought it was a female, but the talking sounded like a male.
Because we heard man, and he sounded like an old timey man because
Yeah.
of the
Just the cadence and the tone.
Yeah, I
You
know
can
that,
tell.
right where you guys were at.
right there. That's where we heard it.
Yeah, like right where you guys are at. That's obviously right by the pool, and right on that corner where you turn to go to the bathrooms. The old engineering manager who just resigned like the other day. You and I were walking basically that same way that I was walking and going to make that turn. He said that I don't know how long ago it was, years ago, right? He said that he had a picture right at that corner of a skeleton peeking around that corner, looking
What the
towards the elevator.
Hell.
Like you could see it, like it was there. He said that every time he turns that corner, he's kind of like,
A little sketched out.
yeah, like. But he said like you could see it, like it was face and every, like ribs, everything, like peeking around the corner.
Oh my god.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
We gotta start taking more pictures.
Yeah.
Are you the spirit that Nick encountered and heard screaming? Yes. Sorry, there's another person just came in, a woman. and she's like so ready to talk. Like, can see her clear as day. Like, I can see you guys. She's in the most beautiful dress. She's standing right in front of the lamp.
Over here.
Mm-hmm. And there's a cat ball there. It would be amazing if she could set it off. But
As the Boo Buddy said, I want to tell a story.
oh yeah,
And you just said that she wants to talk.
she's fully like, I think could set off anything. Like, just because I'm seeing her so clearly makes me feel like she has more energy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you able to ring the bell to just the woman in the blue dress? Thank you. Talking about the blue dress.
That's creepy.
We have other devices set up in the room also. Could you speak something into the ovulus? That's the red device right in front of me.
Why am I nauseous in this room right now?
I'm actually really cold.
Really?
Yeah. Like my hands are cold.
They are. Mine are definitely warm. I'm
Yeah.
always cold too.
I'm gonna turn on the necrometer.
Okay. What does that do?
Okay.
A little
The
bit.
necrometer is basically. Have you ever used the spirit talker?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, but it's from the same creators of.
The bell's triggering
Does
me.
it just show like energy, like kind of wavelength?
No, it
Or-
talks.
Oh, what is it?
My time here.
When I look at what she's wearing, I actually thought she had to have been a guest when it was
2010s.
a cruise liner, but maybe she was here in the 2010s.
Where's this red another voice?
Wait, what did she say? I do not think it was the 2010s unless they did a time period thing.
Where's this red another voice? I'm not even kidding.
Huh?
I just heard like another voice.
Over there.
And it said 2010s and then rang once.
Can you tell us your name? Who is Amanda seeing? What's your name?
I feel like names are the hardest thing, so this could be wrong.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't.
But I feel like it starts with a C or a K, like a hard letter, almost like Kate versus, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a not, you know, Sarah, you know, if it started with an S or a C or a K.
Who else is in here with us? Is the woman in the dress still in here?
Yeah, I was gonna say she is, sorry. And then,
And I just responded.
Joey, there's something behind you in front of the lamp. I'm sorry. In front of the lampshade. Again, it's just that shadowy figure. I would love more information on this woman in the blue
Cat
dress. And I asked her to set off the cat wall. That's also the one that's... I don't know.
I don't like that bear. That bear creeps me out.
Goddesses.
That was loud as
Scared
fuck.
me so bad.
I'm gonna have a panic attack before I leave this goddamn room.
Did they just leave?
What did the bear say?
Can you tell me a secret?
Device. Ghost time device. You guys just did not hear those loud ass.
I 100% heard them.
That was loud. Like somebody running, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
What time is it? 1 o'clock.
There should be no stomping. Can any of the spirits that are in here, since you said hair, can you touch one of our hair? One of us,
Except Joey. Don't come near
our
me.
hair.
Whoa.
Yes.
Did you hear that loud noise in the restroom?
Yeah.
See, I feel like you're safe because yours is all slicked back and in buns. I am feeling very exposed right now.
Can you touch somebody's hair?
Oh, I swear to God, I feel like I got my calf tugged.
Thomas?
Bro, I don't even want to use the restroom.
I wonder if that could be the young boy how you were feeling tugging earlier.
Oh, yeah, I
and
got tugged.
There's a child here.
I swear to God, I just got tugged.
I swear I just heard a young male
I
voice.
swear to God, I'm not even lying. I'm not even filming. I swear to God, as I was walking by, I felt like someone just grabbed the bottom of my calf. Kid or so. That's
why I keep hearing a little kid.
I'm gonna
voice
pee
over
with the
there.
door open, huh?
Thomas, would you be able to ring the bell for this specific amount of times of spirits here? Cat ball went off at the same time as the bell rang.
The bell has just been going off, and like not even when they're asking a question. So I think that's like probably the most annoying part.
Children.
The little girl and then the little boy's voice that we just heard. We know that there are children here, and to the children here, we would love to communicate with you. We have some toys set up. You need to play pretend. We have some other stuff that you can play with. The cat balls on the floor over here. The bell on the table. I think you've been using that a lot. Another cat ball on the table. Want to be my friend?
Yes?
That's creepy.
Yeah, we would love to talk to you for right now. And is there anything you want to...
Oh my god. That shook my window.
Is there anything you want to share with us or get
Whoa.
What?
Please grab my ear right now. It felt like someone touched my ear.
You're kidding.
And I swear.
I just
It felt like a spider.
It talked about hair too. Like,
you want to hold my hand?
so it's getting physical.
Yeah, it felt like a spider web, like electricity right here.
If someone just touched Victor, I was gonna ask you to ring the bell.
I feel so fucking nauseous, like I'm about to go puke.
What game do you want to play?
You feel good, or you?
Maybe-
I feel a little weird now that I got touched.
Right? I feel uneasy, bro.
Maybe we should list off a couple games and they can ring the bell when it gets to the one.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
I'll separate in different areas of the room to see if they go to anybody.
Is that what you want to do? Do you want to play hide and seek? I was really nervous. I was so big at winning.
That's a yes.
Yes.
Is that a yes or a no?
I think it's confirming it wants to play.
Yeah, it wants to play.
All right. Tell me what you guys think about this.
Okay.
Leave this goddamn room.
That was not my idea. We all take...
Head. It said head. It touched your head.
Really? It said that?
Yeah, head.
We do the hide and seek thing. My idea, you know, we all take...
Turns being in here alone?
That's a great
Oh.
one. No, I
What
love
were you
that.
gonna say?
I'm afraid. I was gonna say
So
we all kind of hide in one section, you know, maybe someone behind the bed, someone on the bed, someone in the closet, wherever. We take a cat ball with us because we have 4 cat balls, and we set the cat ball up in front of us.
Perfect.
We count down from 30, however long, and we say, like, come and seek. And then whoever's cat ball goes off is the person who's found.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ew.
Do you understand that? Is that what you want to do? And if
Dude,
it
I keep
is,
seeing that shit, sorry.
no, don't apologize.
There's nothing right? Like, am I beating you?
I feel like you.
There's no spider webs here.
But I'm up for the
Okay.
hide and seek game.
If that's something that you want to do, play hide and seek like that, would you be able to come up and ring the bell just once? All right. Well, let's do it. And the cat ball went off.
Yeah. Double confirmation.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
Did he shut the door in there for him? What a trooper.
Okay, you go in the bathroom. Joey, you go in the bathroom or in the closet? Which one?
He's like, not the bathroom.
Sad. Joey's sad about both his options.
Yeah, I'm definitely sad about both my options. I love to play hide and seek. I'd rather be in the
Joey,
bathroom.
bathroom or closet?
Bathroom looks scary. Closet. That's gonna talk. I want to be in the bathroom.
Alright, closet. Wait, put the seat down.
Excellent form.
Here's your cat ball.
Alright. Are we all set up for hide and seek?
Yeah.
I feel like I should
Here, I'll-
shut the closet door.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you go inside with
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna go inside with it.
You have your cap on, Jerrica?
I do. Ooh.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye, everyone. Wish me luck. This is actually scary now that I'm in here alone. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set the cat ball up right here.
We're gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can you finish this?
9, 10. Whoever's cat ball goes off, you have to find them, okay?
I don't think I've ever, my heart is pounding right now. I can't describe the feeling I have being locked in the closet on the Queen Mary.
Can you make a noise for me?
Turn the cat ball on if you found one of us.
There's 4 of us hiding. I don't think I'm alone in here.
Can you tell me a secret?
I'm afraid.
Sketch.
If you don't find any of us, we win.
Touch my tummy?
Okay, so I was right. Something's definitely in here with me. You touched the bear. Would you be able to touch this cat ball in front of me? That's how you find the person, or you let us know that you found us.
I'm scared.
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
You're obviously in here with me. Maybe you could just touch the cat ball, or...
Anybody's go off?
Oh, shoot, that was me. Okay, see how much this is gonna move without it going off? That's impressive.
Do you have a favorite song?
No, I just got touched. I swear to God.
Joey just got touched.
Yeah.
You're all out there safe, and I'm in a
I
closet.
got it, I swear to God. Did you touch me?
They just said ask a question.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Were you the one that touched me? Can you please turn on this bell or touch the cat ball?
You have two sensor balls in here. No cap on.
My cat ball just turned on.
Really?
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah, your cat ball did just turn on.
You got found, Amanda.
I'm shaking. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't expect it to freak me out that bad. But it was right when I opened the door and started to leave that the cat ball went off.
It's like I found you.
It was like I opened the door and it's like, oh, there you are, or I don't know.
That's creepy.
I know this video does end kind of abruptly, and again, I don't have an outro. I'm gonna start getting better at doing this, you guys, I promise. we said our goodbyes. I spent the night there after this alone because the drive back from Long Beach to San Diego is not it at 4 a.m. So maybe I'll post a little behind the scenes video or something like that on Patreon. If you're not subbed to the Patreon, do that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Lauren, for helping me edit it, and thank you guys for sticking around and watching it. If you made it this far, you're a real one. So thank you and peace.
I do wish that it was in a different room, the investigation, or just a different area of the ship. I think that'd be more fascinating, but I think probably because they don't have access to it, they're not allowed at a certain hour, so maybe that could possibly be it. Also, they have more privacy and they can kind of be more in tune with it, you know, in a room. If you guys like this reaction, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!